Hey, welcome back to the home shop here in Napanee. I'm going to try to get a little more done on the little yellow truck today. There's a lot of stuff in there that we're not going to use, like the shift linkage or the exhaust, or also the fuel cell needs to come down. I need to at least look at it and get some stuff done. So there's a bunch of stuff underneath this truck that needs removed or looked at. So that's kind of still where we're at. We're in that phase of getting things out of the way so that we can put that bigger VR6 motor in. So going to get you guys on some time lapse. Watch me worm around underneath this truck, try to take some things apart, try to get some stuff done today, keep this progress going on this truck, and see where we can end up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I got this guy. It's a 40-inch breaker bar with a 30 mil socket on the end. I got that to take the axles out, so I'm going to take those out. I should have done that before I tried to drop that motor out, at least the passenger side. Those things were just squarely in the way. So I think we can get on that first, honestly. I forgot that I had that. So here we go, taking the axles out. So guys, I had a little problem trying to get this one loose. I just wanted to rotate that tire. So all I did was just picked a hole in the rim and then just tied it up to the strut mount with a little ratchet strap. And that just keeps the wheel from turning against the motion of the socket. And the nut broke free. So, you know, sometimes when you're working on things, you got to work smarter, not harder. Maybe that's not the right analogy. Maybe I'm not working smart. Maybe I'm not working harder. But yeah, you know, if something wants to spin and you need it to hold still, just hit it with the old ratchet strap. Tire in place. I hope that helps you. Maybe that'll be a hack you can use someday. Back to taking off. I think I'm gonna get these axles out. Then I'm going to try to get that shift linkage and that exhaust out of there. That's probably the next goal. Hi guys, we're going to get rid of some of the steering linkage and then we're going to tackle this exhaust. We're going to try to get those off the truck today. We don't need them where we're going, so that's next. So that came out of there fairly easy, and it cleans it up. It's gonna make a lot more room for the next one. I did notice while I'm in here that these are pretty shot, so I'm gonna have to get some new covers for that. I'd like to get inside there and inspect the knuckle, but that's gonna wait for a future date. I could probably get rid of this guy next. Not sure if that's the greatest of ideas. It'll probably go back on, but for the minute, I'd like to take it off and see what's under there. I also got to get this exhaust off. There's really only bolts in the back holding it on. There's a little bit of wire wrap underneath it. That should come off pretty complete and get out of there, get out of the way. And then I can move on probably to like the fuel cell. But yeah, I'll probably save that for another day. Hey guys, I'm down here in the back. I'm gonna worm around a bit, get this exhaust out of here, hopefully. Hopefully I can get that out in one piece. I don't have to cut it up. And then I'm going to go after that fuel cell. Look how massive that fuel cell is. That's definitely aftermarket. It's definitely welded aluminum. I mean, that thing's got to be 30 gallons. I hope it's empty. I'm gonna try to get the exhaust and that fuel cell out. You guys are probably gonna be on time lapse for quite a while. This is probably gonna take a minute. I'm not real sure how to do either one of these, so I'm just gonna get after it. Make it up as I go, I guess. Well, guys, that came out a little easier than I thought. It was empty. I kind of knew it was empty. I'd tapped on it a few times. There wasn't anything really in it. Check out how big this thing is. This thing's massive. This thing is absolutely massive. It's got a tag on it. The tag says, diesel use only. Gasoline is illegal and voids warranty. Whatever. Pretty cool. That's got to be aftermarket. Well, yeah, we all know that's aftermarket. So if you know who made that tank, or if you know somebody that could use that tank, let me know in the comments down below. That's crazy. That thing's huge. I couldn't imagine a little 4-cylinder diesel with like what, a 30-gallon tank. That thing must be like go anywhere mode. Anyways, I'm gonna figure out something to do next here, so stand by. Okay, guys, looking around here, I got some definitely added on wires and stuff like this going on. I think this is probably why this truck was not running, is because some kind of an electrical issue. I have a lot of wires that have different ends on them or completely cut out of the harness. That's kind of terrifying to me. Also, when I come inside, I have this rat's nest of something that somebody was hacking into and working on. So I kind of feel like this is the problem as to why this truck is not on the road. So we're going to kind of try to address that. There's no reason to keep wires around that were literally hacked into the system. So I'm going to try to clean up some of these wires, clean up things like this speedo box, this little guy up here. There's a canister under the fender well on the other side. I'm going to try to get that out. So I'm gonna do just a bunch of little cleanup in here, try to get it ready for test fitting a motor in here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of some wires. That's kind of the next step, is to clean out this engine bay, clean up in there in the cowl a little bit. Just, you know, get rid of things we don't need. So I'm gonna get you on time lapse, and you can watch me hack away at this. You're probably gonna tell me I cut something I'm gonna need later. You're probably right, but yeah, just put it in the comments below what I cut that I shouldn't have cut. Let's see what you come up with. Well, guys, that was a pretty good thrash session. Definitely got a lot of stuff out from underneath the hood here. The brakes were kind of a pain. I know that's probably a bit excessive for a lot of you. The brakes didn't work, so they kind of need to be gone through anyway. I probably could have got away with just taking the master cylinder off and gotten a new one of those. I'm probably gonna need some brake lines. I'm probably gonna need some rubber lines. I'm probably gonna need, you know, calipers, or at least rebuild all that stuff. So yeah, it was a bit excessive, but I think it's gonna help me accomplish the end goal. Yeah, I am making a lot more work for myself than I need to currently at the moment. But hopefully if you stick around long enough and watch enough of these videos, you're gonna find out why. You're gonna find out why I'm getting in here so deep and you know, getting things done. I think now I need to move kind of to the interior. I can remove that the shifter column out of the center. I can look at some of the wiring underneath the dash. I can you know, do just a little bit of cleanup in general on the interior, just for the minute. So I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get you guys situated, and we're gonna continue on. Okay. So guys, that's about everything from underneath the truck and out of the engine bay of the truck that we need to get out. Now we're gonna go on the inside. We're gonna get rid of some stuff like the shifter and some of this wiring that is obviously the cause for concern. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse and get to it. Hey guys, my buddy Zach showed up. We're gonna go look at some cool cars. Yeah, I think that's good progress for the day. We definitely found some wiring stuff up in the cabin that is very suspect. So yeah, we're chopping a lot of wires. We're probably gonna have to redo a lot of the electrical on this thing. So I guess that's enough for today. We're gonna go look at cars.